Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Terry, and you're watching Lamont's Life.
Hey, George.
What's good, everybody? Once again, this is Terry, and if you haven't seen already, this is Lamont's Life. And this episode, I just want to thank everybody once again for tuning in, and happy holidays to everybody out there. I'm recording this on, this is what, Christmas Day? Yeah, well, this is technically the day after Christmas, so. But anyway, happy holidays to everybody. Whatever you celebrate, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, just happy holidays. And this episode, I'm gonna get into a few different things. I'm gonna just run down what I'm gonna get into today. I'm definitely gonna get into some sports today because I'm a little bit upset. I'm a little bit upset today for obvious reasons. I'm gonna get into that too. But let's talk about sports. I'm gonna just talk about spending time with my family this past weekend over the holidays, and I'm just get into I'm gonna touch briefly on, obviously, my hair, and then a little bit of a few other things. But before I do start, I do want to show y'all because I did say this on the last episode, or I might have said it on a few episodes. But these are I'm starting my locks, so yeah, I got these done on Saturday. Shout out to Miss Shay. I don't know if she likes people saying Miss Shay, but anyway, I started these on Saturday, so shout out to her. She was like, "These are the best they gonna look." And then you gonna see a lot of shrinkage. They gonna get nappy, and it's gonna get rough. I was like, all right, it is what it is. So she was talking to her. I think it was her sister that was in the shop. I don't know if it's like a family thing they got going, but she was like, yeah, people that be starting locks, they don't like the rough stage. And I'm like, it is what it is. I don't really, you gotta go through rough times to see better days. So I was like, hey, if you gotta do what you gotta do. So I just wanted to touch on this because they do look immaculate right now, but I'm just excited for the process and for how they finna look because me personally, I'm just a stallion. Like, I'm really that dude. You know what I'm saying? I really look good. So these are just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? These are just gonna be, my homie Jay was like, man, that's the last Infinity Stone. So look, when I tell you the beard is really the last Infinity Stone, I'm telling you, like, if I get a beard going, it's a wrap. I'm just telling you that right now. But moving gears, we're gonna get into some sports today. It was a lot going on over the past few days. It was a lot going on. So the first thing I want to get into is, I don't know if he just had like a resurgence or a resurrection or what, but we just not gonna act like Joe Flacco is not playing like him. Like, he's like not Hemi Neutron right now. Like, he just had back-to-back 300-yard games for somebody. Well, he's 38. He's 38 years old. Back-to-back 300-yard games, and they won both games. And Amari Cooper was just like, hey, bro, I'm going to just resurrect myself too. Because, the Cowboys and the Raiders, they was just like, fuck me. So I'm just show y'all who I really am. This man had 265 receiving yards, bro. He had 179 and a half. He really could have had like 300. He really could have had like 300. He could have had like 300. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, he's just 265? Two tutties? Like, bro, like, that's, hey, dude, that's crazy. That's the first thing I gotta get into, because it's like, bro, and you gotta think about it, the Browns have had so many injuries this year. It's crazy. Lost Deshaun Watson. They lost Nick Chubb. They even lost, I think, Dorian Thompson Robinson, or the rookie dude, he got hurt. Now they got Walker. I think he's still there. I think he's really like the last line of defense for real. Because he was playing. Then they signed Joe Flacco. They was like, look, bro, we can't have you get hurt too. So it's like Joe, and they lost Wills. It's either Willis or Wills. Jedrick Wills. He went to Alabama. He's a very solid little lineman, but they lost him too. But it's like they got all these injuries, and they in the playoff picture. It's like if they still had those weapons, like you just never know. You just never know. But definitely wanted to touch on that because the Browns. They getting it done. They doing what they got to do. They still got a top 10 defense. So they might be one of the teams you don't want to see in the playoffs. I'm just saying they might be one of them scary teams. But next team, I'm gonna speak on it briefly because they haven't had a good season at all. But the Panthers and Green Bay, that game was pretty good. It went better than I expected. Honestly, I thought Green Bay was just gonna blow them out, and it was kind of looking like they was gonna run away with it in the fourth because it was up by 2 touchdowns. Then all of a sudden you see Carolina was just like, nah, we ain't going out like that. Come back, tie the game, and then obviously Green Bay goes down, and then they kick the game-winning field goal. But I mean, that game went better than expected. Honestly, I mean, a lot of people, I just thought Green Bay was gonna blow them out, and Bryce Young is taking a lot of criticism. The Panthers are just bad. Like, they're bad. They have bad ownership. They have a bad GM. They have a bad coach. Like, it's just like you don't. It's rough, bro. It's rough. I can't put the blame fully on him because it's like, dude, he don't have no help on. Like, he doesn't have no legit help. Like, Adam Thielen is his wide receiver one. Not to say Adam Thielen is bad because he's not, but I mean, dude. I mean, he's older, and then you don't really have a real wide receiver two, and then you don't have a legit running back one. I mean, Miles Sanders is cool, like he's solid, but I don't know. I don't know. But and then they don't have an O line, like they don't. I don't know what their O line like. They don't have an O line at all. They don't have O line. Their defense. The defense is growing. I'll say their defense is growing. They got some good young players, but they don't have legit defense. They don't have the defense that's just gonna go out there and be like, teams are gonna fear them. They don't, obviously. But it's a tough situation out there in Carolina. I'm just gonna say that. It's tough. And for him to be the number one pick and be performing like he is, it's not really a good look. So, I mean, they got to blame somebody, though. That's the sad part. They got to blame somebody. And the fact that he's getting all the criticism is not fair, honestly. But, I mean, he's had some pretty bad games. I'm not going to lie. He's had some pretty bad games. But it's not all on him. Like, at the end of the day, you got to blame somebody. But also, you got to look back and look at the stats and look at the course of the game. This man is literally fighting for his life every down. Like, it's not even a joke. Like, he's fighting for his life every single time they snap the ball. It's like, bro, you can't get this man 5 seconds of protection. Like, that's it. Like, that's hard. That's hard for y'all to do. But, hey, I don't know. But, yeah, it's just a rough situation over here in Carolina. But it was a lot that went on this past weekend. It was so many games. I don't know why they decided to do this, but they had games yesterday. They had games I wouldn't say yesterday. They had games Saturday, Christmas Eve. Then they had games Christmas Day. Then they had games Monday, Christmas Day. They had games Saturday. They had games Sunday. Then they had games today, Monday. So I'm just like, that's a lot. And I could have sworn they had a game or two on Thursday. I'm not sure, but it was a lot. It was a lot that went on. And from the games today, you got, you can say yesterday. Starting with yesterday. Do I even have to say it? The Dallas Cowboys lost, to Miami. But I mean, that was a pretty good game. That was a pretty good game. They was down most of that game. It was 19-10 at one point. They came back, took the lead 2019, and then Miami just came back and drove down the field. it was really one of those things, and it's funny because neither of them have a win against a winning team. So it was like this game was really either gonna go really good or it's gonna be really bad. And it was a pretty good game. It was a pretty good game. I honestly, when Dallas had scored, I thought they were gonna win, but you know, Miami came back and did what they had to do. So I am going to, because there was a lot of games and a lot of activity this weekend, I'm just gonna look at my phone really quickly. Something at my phone. It was a lot of I won't say it was a lot of basketball going on, but it was a good amount. It was a good amount. It was a good amount. Then we got the Patriots. Let me tell you, because the Patriots did win. Okay, and this is on me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I bet against them. Okay, I went on FanDuel. I bet against them. I thought they were gonna lose. I was like, they playing Denver, and they in Denver. L, like L. We do not play good on the road. We don't even play good at home. So I'm like, yeah, and we're not having a good season at all. So L, right? These motherfuckers. It's like, yeah, we gonna do our thing today. These motherfuckers score on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back. I don't know if it was like a special teams or what it was, but they scored. We kick off. They fumbled a return. We scoop it and score again. I'm like, what the fuck? Where was this at? Like I'm just like, hey, I didn't watch the game. I just heard about it, but I was like, damn. Like that's how you know, like, or it wasn't even live, so I could have watched it like on Stream East or something, but I can't remember. I'm like, oh, that's why I was hella busy. And what day? It was on Saturday, I believe. It might have been on Sunday. Let me check what day it was, because I definitely think I was busy. I don't know. Anyway, but the Patriots did win. Yeah, so that just fucked up my parlay. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. They won. I didn't win my parlay, but you know, hey, it is what it is. But another surprise in sports. Not surprise, really. Well, kind of surprise. The Ravens beat the 49ers in San Francisco. Yeah, that was a surprise because the Ravens were the underdogs. A lot of people was talking about how San Francisco was going to blow them out. And they went into San Francisco. They was unfazed. They was like, look, we a good team too. We got a good quarterback. We got some good receivers. We got a good defense. We got a good team over here too. So yeah, man, that fucked up my parlay too. No, that messed up the parlay for sure. Bitch ass 49ers. What the fuck? It's just the pain. It's just the pain. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's the pain. But it was a few. Yeah, I'm just not excited about that. Oh, the Chiefs too. You like, oh, they trying to lock up the AFC West, right? At home against the Raiders. At home in Arrowhead against the Raiders. Division rival. At home to clinch the division. So I'm looking up. I'm like, oh, the Chiefs got this. Then I look up and see the score. And no. I didn't even find out till after the game, because I obviously didn't watch that game. But I look up, these motherfuckers had 2 back-to-back touchdowns. I'm like, what is up with these teams that you're not expecting to win getting back-to-back touchdowns? Like, going back to the Patriots, they get touchdowns on back-to-back plays, literally back-to-back plays. The fucking Chiefs give up back-to-back touchdowns on back-to-back plays. I'm like, bro, what are y'all smoking, bro? Like, what are y'all doing? It's like, dude, like, what are you, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm not gonna lie, this season in particular, this is probably the most frustrated and pissed off I've ever seen Patrick Mahomes. Like, he's just mad at everybody. He's mad at everybody. He is pissed off. I ain't lie to you. It's Taylor Swift's fault. Taylor Swift. I'm gonna say this right now. Okay, it's for all my listeners. Okay, it's her fault. It's her fault. No, I'm not gonna blame her, but I'm not gonna say nothing. But I don't know. Ever since she started coming around the team, I don't know. They haven't been playing that well. I don't know if it's a coincidence. It might be a coincidence. I don't know. I saw a meme on the internet that said she took all of Travis Kelce's talent, and I was like, shit. That's tough. That's tough. But no. Chiefs, man. Patrick Mahomes is frustrated, especially with these receivers. Tony, Sky Moore, like Valdez Scanlon, like, bruh. He was like, yeah, bro, we need all three of y'all motherfuckers going. All three of y'all gotta go. Like, just get out. Just get out. They are terrible. Them dudes are terrible. Like, how niggas saying they're terrible? Them niggas is bad. Them niggas is bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Them niggas are bad. Those niggas are terrible. They suck. I'm just like, bro. And you know Patrick Mahomes, like, bro, every time he get to the sideline, he's like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Catch the ball, nigga. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, he's like, bro, he just pissed off at everybody, bro. Like, he mad at the lineman for nothing. He's like, fucking block, bro. I don't even know how to talk in Patrick's voice, but he's pissed. That's all I'm saying. He's pissed. So, yeah, Chiefs fucked up the parlay too. It is what it is. Switching gears into the NBA. I'm talking on this first because it's a big, huge, all-time rivalry in the sport of basketball. Boston and the Lakers, Christmas Day. You can never go wrong with that. Never go wrong with that. LeBron. I should have just bet. I don't know why I didn't bet on AD. He had 30. I'm like, what the fuck? Why the fuck I didn't just bet on him? It's not fucking LeBron. So I had a piece of the parlay. Jason Tatum get 20. He had 25. LeBron get 20. This motherfucker had 10. Like, what is going? Like, bro, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, bro? You just had 42 days ago, bro, against the Thunder. What are you doing? You can't drop 20, bro. You can't drop half of the motherfucking. Like, you exerted all your energy into that 40 points, bro. Like, you just all into the 40, bro. You can't give me 20, bro. Like, I'm just asking for 20. AD went out and got 30 and like 13 rebounds. I don't know if he might have had more than 30, but AD was hooping. I should have fucking bet on AD, but AD just not consistent enough, so that's why I didn't bet on him. LeBron, 10, bro. Like, you had 10 points. Let me just make sure and double check. I think he did finish with 10 points. This motherfucker LeBron, bro. Like, how the fuck did he finish with fucking? He might have had more. Let me see. He might have. AD had 40. I should have fucking bet on AD, bro. Shit is pitiful, man. LeBron had 16. It's fucking 16, bro. AD had 40. Help him. Fuck, maybe if you had 20, man. Let me see. If he would have had 20, they would have lost by 7. But still, bro, goddamn, bro, give me 20, bro. You can't give me 20, bro. 20, bro. 20, 2-0. And then, bro, I don't even know Embiid wasn't playing. So this kind of like that's my fault because I should check shit before I did this part of the parlay. Maxey. This motherfucking Maxey, bro. I swear. The thing about it, which is crazy, because I didn't even have Maxey getting over 20 points. I just had Maxey making 2 threes. Miami versus Sixers. Embiid's not playing. Jimmy Butler's not playing. So I'm like, okay, this might be hard. I'm like, oh no, Miami might beat them. But I'm like, man, Philly got a solid roster. Looking back at the score, Miami won by 6, and they was down by they was up by 21 at one point. I was really ready to just throw my entire phone when I seen that. It was like 49-70. It was like 49-70 or something. And then I look up, game is tied at one point. So, I mean, Sixers was in it. But this motherfucking Maxey, bro. This motherfucker just decides to shoot 2 for 17. And he made a 3. It was at the end of the fucking game though. I'm like, bro, all I needed was 2 threes, bro. 2. All I needed was 2. 2. He made 1, but it was at the end of the fucking game. This nigga shot like 1 for 8 from the 3. I'm like, damn. Come on, bro. Like, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I just know, like, you just realize and understand, like, how, like, for these parlays, bro. I mean, shit, it is what it is. But I would say the good thing about it is, like, if you don't put a lot of money into them, like, it was just a $10 bet. I had, like, 14 leg parlay. It was like NBA, NFL, player scoring, rushing, passing, the different stuff like that. So, but it was only $10. But it's really the principle. It's like, bro, you decide to have a bad game today, my nigga. It's like they decide, but I'm just like, damn, like, what the fuck? Like, bro, what? Dude, like, and it's crazy because part of the parlay was Kelly Oubre getting 15. Oubre had like 25. Oubre was hooping. I was like, yeah, he gonna get 15 for sure. I looked up, he had 7. I was like, he gonna get 15 for sure. But it is what it is. I just gotta pick and choose. I just gotta stick to the money line. I can only really gauge like how much a player is gonna have as far as points, or like if it's NFL, like passing yards or touchdowns and stuff like that, by how the game goes. Honestly, the money line is really the safest bet. Honestly, and even sometimes the money line, you might be fucked. Cause this might be like, shit, this motherfucking team might hoop today. So you really just don't be knowing. You don't know. You don't. So it is what it is. You just got to take it for what it is. It is what it is. You just got to take it for what it is. I mean, it is what it is. So another parlay, another piece of the parlay, I should say, that I did hit on was the freaking Eagles and the Giants. I did have the Eagles winning, obviously, but I had DeAndre Swift. I thought I had him over 64 yards, but I looked up and it was under, because I was like, why the fuck when he hit 64, this shit turns red? Then I look back and see that I picked the under. I was so pissed, because I was like, oh yeah, he definitely gonna get 64. This motherfucker ends up with 92, bro. And it was, I meant to do the over. So I'm like, shit, he definitely gonna get, shit, might get 100 yards. It's the Giants. This motherfucker, I'm like, bro, that's on me. It's a couple of these parlays was on me. So I can't even blame the players, because I fucked up. I did some of these parlays. But the Chiefs losing, that's not on me, bro. Y'all motherfuckers, come on, back-to-back plays, bro. You can't have turnovers on back-to-back plays, bro. You just can't do that, bro. You can't do that. Motherfucker Tyrese Maxey, I can't. I can't. He's healthy. He's in good shape. Motherfucker just wasn't hitting today. LeBron, he's healthy. He's in shape. The nigga might be 38, though. I don't care, though. You just have 40, so I don't care about you being 38, bro. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I don't care. I had to fix my headphones because it was kind of messing with my ear. But come on, bro. 16. You could have 20. Yes. It's rough in the days, but I'll say there's just a lot of excitement, a lot of surprises for sure. This year in sports is just it's gonna be a good year for sure. I think NBA and NFL too. I think it's gonna be a good year for sure. NFL, if you ask me again who I really think is gonna win the Super Bowl, it's tough, honestly. If I'm being completely honest with you, if they stay healthy the rest of the year, because they have had a couple injuries, the Ravens might surprise some people, because if they win next week, they lock up the number 1 seed in the AFC. So I'm gonna be honest with you, I wouldn't want to play Baltimore. Let's be honest with that. Lamar's playing good. You know, running back play is solid. Receiver play, I mean, Zay Jones, or not Zay Jones, my fault. Zay Flowers doing what he got to do. Odell doing his thing. Odell's not having like a crazy year, but he doing what he got to do. He's not, he's older, and you can't just expect him to be 2013 Odell. Like it's just not gonna happen. So, but I think Odell, he's doing his thing. He's healthy. That's the main thing. He's healthy, and that defense, man. I'm gonna lie, the defense is top tier. The defense is top tier. I mean, D line solid, rock hard. I mean, you got linebackers. You got Roquan. You got Queen. You got the DBs. You got Humphrey. You got Brandon Stevens having a good season, or Stephens. I don't know how to say his name. You got Williams. You got Hamilton. Them boys are some dogs in Baltimore. So, and just with all the injuries, man, like Mark Andrews out, J.K. out. They got another running back that was hurt too. What was his name? I can't remember his name. It was Mitchell, I think. Keelan Mitchell, I think Mitchell plays for the Ravens, but they had some tough injuries. So the Ravens, man, I'm telling you, they the most complete team, and they get it done in all phases: offense, defense. I haven't really seen them special teams. They had that walk-off touchdown. So, hey, man, teams you don't want to see Baltimore at home in Bmore, man. All right. All right, now, man, they probably the favorites, man. But you can't obviously, even though San Francisco didn't have a good game, you definitely got to put them up there because they still, they're still a threat. They still got Purdy, they still got Debo, they got McCaffrey, they got Kittle, Ayuk, they got. You don't even want to talk about it. They got the defense. They got Bosa. They got Chase Young. They got Fred Warner. They got Greenlaw. They got Ward. They got some dogs. Man, they got some dogs over there in San Fran too. So, man, them the two. Honestly, this might have been a mini Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie. This might have been a mini Super Bowl. You never know. But you obviously can't rule out teams like the Chiefs, obviously, because they just won, even though they're not having the best season. The Eagles, they still up there. You got, it's a lot of teams, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of teams. The Lions is surprising a lot of people, so be on the lookout for the Lions. I'm not saying the Lions is gonna win the Super Bowl, but you never know. You never know. Trying to see, yeah, it's a lot of surprises. So right now, yeah, them would probably be my favorites to win the Super Bowl. The Ravens and the 49ers. That would probably that might be the Super Bowl, honestly. Because if you think about it, if they both end up with the number one seed, I just don't see them losing at home in the playoffs. I really don't. I don't really see either team losing at home in the playoffs. I would say this, for Baltimore, the only team I really see them losing to would be that is honestly, man, it would be, I'm not gonna lie to you, this might be a surprise to some people. I could see them losing to the Browns. This is why I think they would lose to the Browns, because the Browns have a top defense, or top 5, top 10 defense. They can match the Ravens' physicality. They can match their size, or size. They don't have a real size receiver, but they can match their physicality. And then on offense, I feel like the Browns can do that too. So I don't know, but I feel like the way that they lost to the Browns might have been a wake up call. Who knows? But you could make an argument for the Browns upsetting them in the playoffs. I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying a little bit too much on that one, but you never know. Who else could the Raiders potentially lose to? I really don't know. It's not really. That's what I'm saying. It's not really a lot of teams in the AFC that I think they could lose to. I mean, Kansas City. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. The way Kansas City, the type of year they're having right now, unless they just flip the switch and just go crazy the rest of like the last two games, I just don't see it. Especially in Baltimore, nah. The way these receivers is playing, I just don't see Kansas City beating them. Honestly, I don't. I really don't. Yeah, I can't. I can't really. Now going to the Niners. That's another thing. I don't really know who can beat San Francisco in the NFC. Honestly, you could say because the teams that you could make a question for or argument for, they beat them already. Okay, you could say, oh, well, look at Dallas. They beat the shit out of Dallas. No disrespect, they beat the dog shit out of Dallas. They say, oh, what about Philly? They beat the shit out of Philly. like it's really nothing. Like you can't really. They took a They took a dump on both of them teams. And then you look at the NFC, the rest of the NFC. You can say, I'm not really gonna say you can say Detroit because Detroit is surprising some people. So don't sleep on Detroit. But I just don't see Detroit matching their. I just don't like the matchups, and it's mostly for Detroit's defense because I just don't believe in Detroit's defense enough to think that they can beat the 49ers. That's just my opinion. That's just how I feel. Detroit definitely has a good offense. They can definitely stay with them on offense. If Goff is accurate, if he's on time, if he's not getting a lot of pressure, that's the thing. Because if he's under pressure, he's gonna make some bad decisions. But the question will really be with their defense because the 49ers do have a lot of offensive weapons. Detroit's defense does not have a lot of firepower. So, I mean, they do have Aiden Hutchinson. They got the young Brian Branch. They got a couple other, solid players on the defense. But I don't believe in their defense enough for them to stop the Niners. And I believe in the Niners defense more to stop them than I do. So, I just don't really see Detroit, giving them a problem. So, yeah, I think with the NFL, it's definitely gonna be exciting for sure. Still, I would say Baltimore and the Niners really at this point of the season is probably the favorites to win the Super Bowl, or to at least go to the Super Bowl. So, with that, and then NBA, I don't really know. NBA is probably still too early. Yeah, NBA is probably still too early. You could say Boston. You could say, you still put Denver up there, obviously, but NBA is still really just too early to tell. Honestly, I would say probably after the All-Star break is when you start seeing teams, go on those runs. So definitely we'll see after the All-Star break, but. I'm gonna speak briefly on it because I didn't really see a lot of it, but some boxing went down past weekend, and one of the fights that I was thinking of because I saw like a few pressers about it was the fight with Deontay Wilder, and I can't remember who he was fighting, but it was kind of interesting because Wilder was outweighed by like 30 pounds. And I don't know if that was like a big thing, but yeah. And he lost by unanimous decision, I believe. So I was like, damn. I saw a meme somewhere. It was like, yeah, he ain't won a fight since he said to this day. I was like, damn. He has not won a fight since he said that shit. I'm like, no. To this day. no, he's not won a fight. But man, I'm be honest. I haven't watched the fight, so I'm not gonna speak too much on it. So speaking from previous fights that he's had, just the technique, like his I don't know. His technique just has to get better. He has to be able to even. I don't know. His defense has to get a lot better, and his offense, because I feel like just setting up the right hand, it's not really like it's reliable if you know how to set it up. But if that's just all you go to, if that's just all you're finna go to in a fight, people are gonna start catching on to that, and they're gonna be like, oh. And if somebody get hit with the right hand and get back up, then you're like, oh shit, I didn't think he was gonna get up from that. So yeah, so I don't know what to say about Deontay, honestly, but I'm definitely gonna be excited for it to potentially, hopefully, it does happen at some point. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. I thought that's gonna be a solid fight. I don't really have no predictions at the moment on that fight, but I'm not lying. I need to see Tank fight Devin Haney, or I need to see Shakur fight Devin Haney. Like, I don't know why the Shakur and Devin Haney fight didn't happen, but I do, because it was money and yeah, different stuff. But I mean, that's like with a lot of boxers today. It is. I feel like a lot of guys don't want to lose, so they don't want to fight the best fighters. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know in that regard. But it is what it is. I don't know. But I wonder. It's gonna be interesting to see. I wonder who Terrence Crawford is gonna fight next. If he's gonna, I feel like he's gonna fight again. But I wonder who he's gonna fight, because people say Canelo, but Canelo's not gonna come down in weight, and it would be cool. It would be cool to see him fight one of the Charlo brothers. I'm not gonna lie. That would be a good fight to see. Seeing us, it has to be the Charlo that they was talking crazy to each other. But seeing him fight one of the Charlos wouldn't be terrible. But you know, it would just be interesting to see who he's gonna fight next, because Crawford is that guy. I'm not like, Crawford is like that. He's him. So it'll also be interesting to see, because Errol Spence, that was his last fight. So I don't know what he's gonna do moving forward. But it'll definitely be exciting to see just what boxing does coming up. So I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't seen a lot of UFC, so I'm not really gonna speak on UFC, because I haven't seen a lot of it like at all. So, or recently, I haven't seen a lot of it recently. So I'm not gonna speak too much on UFC. I haven't seen a lot of more recent UFC. But yeah, that's sports. So it just comes with surprises, and you just never know. You never know. You never know. So expect the unexpected with sports. A lot of times, you just never know. So I would say just go into to sports, whether you're watching or playing, just go into it expecting anything to happen, because you never know what's gonna happen. I woke up the other day thinking the Chiefs was gonna win. They didn't win. I thought the Patriots was gonna lose, and they won. And this is my team. And I'm not saying I wanted them to lose. Of course, I want them to win every game. But looking at the stat sheet, I'm like, oh, they're gonna lose. But hey, they won, so it was a good feeling. But moving over into a better, more delightful category or topic, I guess, category. But just spending time with my family over the weekend. It was definitely good to just be off work. That's number one. Not have to go to work, and just be able to relax and chill, spend time with my family. Didn't really do too much. I did. I got out on Saturday, obviously, to get my hair done. I got this done, and then I did get a haircut too. I don't know if you're watching. If you're listening, you're probably not gonna be able to see it, but I did get cut, so I'm top 5. Anyway, but I did this on Saturday. Saturday, I was kind of busy. I was doing a little bit of everything. I got my hair done. Then I came back home for a little bit. Went out, got my hair cut. Then I went to the store. I went to the store a few times, actually. Yeah, I went to the store a few times. So yeah, but that was my Saturday, and then yesterday, Sunday, I was just chilling. Honestly, it was just chilling. Didn't really do too much. Spent time with the family. Everybody came over, opened presents, gifts, and stuff like that. So that was a good experience. Just being with everybody, and it was heartwarming for sure. So um, yeah, I would just speak on what I got. Um, the hair. I mean, I guess this was really my gift to myself. Just starting my locks really. Because I didn't really want anything for Christmas, but my mom, she got my stepdad a picture of my stepbrother, and it was like he was like in like a suit type thing, and it was like black and white, but it was fire. She showed it to me before she showed him, or before she wrapped it up and stuff, and I told her, I was like, man, I got like choked up a little bit, like it almost brought me to tears, but and then he saw it and he loved it, so that was pretty cool, just seeing that, and that's just a great picture, honestly. And then my younger siblings, they got me some gift cards, 2 PlayStation gift cards, 'cause I stay on PlayStation, of course. And then they got me an action figure, or not action figure, a collectible, like a little Tom Brady collectible. I did tell them I was gonna start collecting like the little sports players. So they gave me a Westbrook one last year or 2 years ago, and then this year they gave me the Tom Brady one. He's in a Buccaneers jersey, but it's cool. I don't really care. But I'm gonna start collecting those. And then I got them 2 Nike gift cards. I got my mom a Nike, or not a Nike, a TJ Maxx gift card. She asked for a TJ Maxx gift card. And my stepdad got me a Nike Tech and a coat. So that was pretty fire. And also, my mom, I don't know if y'all saw, but my mom got me this gold chain, which I told her, I just been telling people like all throughout the year, like that was really said, like I just getting a gold chain. Like I'll just bring it up like every now and then, like, oh, having a gold chain would be cool. And I just never really thought nothing about it. I'm just like, yeah, if I get one, I get one. If I don't, that's cool. But the way she wrapped it, the way my mom wrapped it, so she put it in the Amazon box that I had from a previous package, and the Amazon box is probably, let me show y'all, like, it was a decent, I wouldn't say it was a decent size, but it was probably the width of my computer screen, and then, like, yeah, it's probably the size of my computer screen. So I opened it, I'm like, oh, this is probably a good size gift. And then it's like a candle, it's like a candle box inside. I'm like, okay, she got me some candles, that's what's up. And then I open the candle box, it's another box. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what is going on with these boxes? So I open that box, it's another box. I'm like, all right, like, what's going on? Like, am I being punked or something? Like, where the camera at? Like, what's going on? So I open the box again, and it's another box. So I'm like, bro, if this don't be the last fucking box, these motherfuckers is down to here at this point. Like, that shit is like down there. So I'm like, okay. Then I open that box, and then I get to the last box, and then I open it. I'm like, nah, this can't be what I think it is. Then I open it up. I pull this out. I'm like, nah, this can't be. This can't be. This can't be. And I was like, yeah, it is. Yeah, 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 it is. Yeah. So I was like, man, this made my year for sure. Cause it's the little. I mean, obviously it's not little, but and I made a joke with her too. I was like, is it real? She was like, boy, you know I wouldn't buy nothing if it was fake. I was like, I was saying just make, but I was like, I'm just making sure. But I was like, this, this chain for sure set it off. So I just appreciate, I appreciate y'all for, being able to spend time with my family and, just that's all that's what I mean. I don't ask for a lot. So, I just pray for my family's well-being and safety, and that's pretty much it. I even told my family, I was like, I don't really want nothing for real. You can give me like a hoodie or something, or some sweats. Like I don't really care. Like I don't really, I'm not really a gift person. So I'm not really a person who asks for a lot. So I don't really ask for stuff I can't buy myself. So if I can't buy it for myself, I ain't really finna, like I ain't really finna ask for it. So, but everything that I got this year, I definitely appreciate it. So, and if you're wondering, why didn't you get Seth anything? Look, motherfucker, his gift is on the way. Because I didn't think he would give me something personally. So, I'm gonna get him something for sure. I'm not gonna do it, obviously, because it's past Christmas. But I'm gonna do it before the year's up, obviously. But yeah. Cause I think that was pretty good. Because I didn't expect nobody to give me nothing. I literally told everybody, I was like, I don't really want nothing for real. I'm good. But they did. Hey, they showed out for me, so I gotta, I gotta do what I gotta do for them. But yeah, I just, man, I just thank God for, for their well-being and safety. And obviously, I couldn't be with my sister, my older sister Tajay. She was down in Texas, and I couldn't be with my family that's in Texas. But I still appreciate them, and I'm glad they were, they had a good holiday too. So I'm just ready, definitely ready for 2024, because I'm just ready to see what it holds. But man, it's just, I'm not gonna lie, this chain, like, if you thought getting the locks and potentially getting the beard would have made me top 5, like this chain, like dude, like okay, all right, stop playing with me. But it was just a good experience. Obviously, I mean, I got 3 days off work too. That was 3 days. And then we get 3 days off next week. So I only got to work 4 days this week. Only got to work 4 days next week. And then we in the new year. So, hey, man. I'm just, hey, man. I can't complain too much. I cannot complain too much at all. To be honest with you, I cannot complain. But I definitely want to, see what next year holds. But yeah, I was just happy to be with my family. Have that experience. Obviously, I don't. Still at the moment, and it's kind of I would say kind of weird, because at this time last year, I was in a relationship, so it was kind of, yeah, obviously it did feel different, I spent the holidays with somebody, but it is what it is. You take that for what it is. But yeah, I'm not really, tripping about that. I'm just thankful for who I do have around me, not really tripping about who I don't have around me, because that's not really gonna get you nowhere. So yeah, that's the biggest thing, honestly. Just being thankful for what you have and appreciative of what you have around you, because stuff you ain't got, hey man, nobody gonna feel sorry for you, bro. So it is what it is on that one. But yeah, I just think, really, with not just with holidays, but just overall, just having those people that's around you, and seeing the smiles on people's faces, and just making people's day. It's just that's really not even trying to be corny or nothing like that, but that's really, that's really why I do it. Like that's why I do. When I do, that's why I try. That's why I try my best, because like I want to see. I won't say that's why I do what I do, but that's like that's the satisfaction you get, is seeing the reactions on people's faces and stuff like that. So whether you proving your haters wrong and they're like, oh my god, I didn't think you could do that, or you proving the people that was with you, that was sticking behind you, you proving them right, like, oh yeah, I knew you could do it. Yeah, like seeing that look on their face is just, it's priceless. So I think that's a big thing, and a big message just to the youth for sure, just to appreciate what you have, because it's definitely important for sure. But another thing I want to speak on is my tattoo. I haven't got it yet, obviously, but the inside forearm tattoo. But I'm gonna be getting that soon, probably after the new year. So it's probably gonna be sometime in January. The episode I record in January, but I will have the tat on the inside of the forearm, because that we're gonna add that to the Infinity Stones. But nah, we definitely gonna look into that for sure. And yeah, so I'm definitely excited for that. But that's pretty much all. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to speak on for this episode, was just definitely the sports. We definitely wanted to talk about sports, and sports is just a game of surprises. So yeah, shit is pitiful. It's pitiful. Nah, but yeah, just sports, and just time with family, and being appreciative of spending time with the people you love and the people you appreciate. And it's just always a good feeling to be, even if you don't talk or see those people like on a day-to-day basis. You just, it's just a good feeling. That's really just a good feeling. But y'all, like, I think everybody knows at this point, since Christmas is wrapping up with New Year's coming up, Mariah Carey is around the corner. Like she warming up them vocals for sure. Like she's coming. Like she's coming. Like she's on her way. But I just want to take time, and I know I say this a lot, but I just want to take time to once again wish everybody happy holidays. Stay safe. I heard it was gonna snow tomorrow. Hopefully I don't have to work, but if I do, it is what it is. But yeah, just everybody, stay safe during the holidays. Just be thankful and be grateful for what you have. Don't worry about what you don't have. And yeah, I just wanted to touch on that and say that real quick. But just to wrap up today, I don't really have much else to. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say, honestly. So just to wrap up, I'm gonna just say, once again, I appreciate everybody, and I appreciate your family. Cherish your family, your friends, close friends, everybody. And when I tell y'all, with these locks, man, bro, I'm finna be top 5. But nah, definitely gonna have some more special guests within the coming episodes. Then within the next 2 or 3 episodes, hopefully. If you haven't already, and I'm gonna say this every video, if you haven't already, I might be on YouTube, but I'm also on Apple. I'm on Spotify. I'm on iHeartRadio, and I could be wrong. I might have to check, but I'm on Amazon too. So you can also listen. Those are for the audios. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I mean, that's really. I mean, that's. I mean, like, what else? What else? I mean, what else do y'all like? What else? I mean, that's pretty much all y'all got. I mean, that's all I need. But I just hope, I can grow this podcast, get to as many people as possible, and just get my voice out there. Get put myself out there. So I don't really got nothing else. Once again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, watching, listening, whatever you doing. And until next time, we out.
DA George in your speakers.